everyone, my name is Beth and welcome back to my Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play series. In the last episode, we finally sided with the mages and we went to visit the world's darkest timeline, the horrible future from Redcliffe. Today we're going to chat with all of our friends, we're going to close the breach. I hope that we can make it all the way to Skyhold, but I can't actually remember how long this whole scenario is, so fingers crossed. So we're just gonna go outside and start chatting with people. I did try to make it up to the front where Cassandra is to start off the episode, but then I triggered a little conversation, so I figured I'd start over here and just see what happens. I also noticed back here, Josephine is outside of her office, so I feel like I should talk to her too, but we're gonna start at the end and work our way back up and end up in the war room.
I don't understand. I thought the Chant of Light bound us all together.
The Chant of Light is beautiful, sister, but it's just words. People need more than that right now. They need action. Look at Mother Giselle. You could do worse than follow her example.
O Creator,
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
For I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in places you have blessed. Sing only the words you are maker's hands.
Okay.
From the lowest slaves to the highest
Why
kings.
is the chant still happening? Go away.
You built for them the golden city, the center of all creation.
I get real tired of hearing the chant. Okay. Sorry, Cassandra, that I let you down in the last episode. Hopefully we can get back some of the friendship now.
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it. It never ends, evidently.
You don't need to tell me that.
I just don't know who told them I'm the one to yell at.
Is it that bad?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
I think I probably could have gotten a little more approval if I didn't do the flirting with her, but I just love her so much. I'm just gonna try to see if there's anything else to chat with while we're here.
Yes?
Nope. I don't think. Nope, that's okay.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Hopefully I got back a bit of approval. Alright, let's see if Cullen has things. Oh, do you have anything else to say?
See reason, Lisette.
Word is
We
that the
cannot stay
mages
here.
will be joining us here in Haven. I hope you've chosen your allies wisely, Herald.
The first word, and his word became.
Oh, nothing super new.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
I feel like maybe Lisette shows up in the comics. I might have made that up, but that seems like her name is more familiar than just from this. Now I'm gonna have to wonder.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
You weren't happy with how I brought in the mages. Do you have a problem with me as well?
Of course not. I have no intention of endangering your alliance, but I must ensure the safety of those here. That concern extends to the mages. They are putting themselves at risk for the Inquisition, as are you. Any precautions taken are meant to aid you, nothing more. I hope you will accept them as such.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. But I sympathize with their frustrations.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Speak only the word. Sing only
Good day to you.
Hello, Blackwall.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
Oh, you are inside those crates. It's awkward. You are not strangely charming. I'm sorry, Blackwall, but no. Yeah, we will go.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Guess you have nothing new to say. That's fine. Sell some stuff. Great.
Pass my thanks
Magic
to the
exists to
researchers.
serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and
Man,
corrupt are they who have taken his
I
gift
just don't
and
want to
turned
hear the
it
chant
against
anymore.
his children.
Largely because it's interrupting my conversations with cool kids. Like
Nice
Crumb.
work at Redcliffe. I could help the mages learn to work with Inquisition soldiers if you like. Not that the chief has any apostates in the group.
None at all, none at all. Oh, I think we've already done that.
We'll talk later.
Thanks, Crumb. You're also my favorite. Hello, Bull.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
And you're a mage, so that's saying something. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
Well, that's good. I think Iron Bull didn't... Or did he like that I freed the mages? Oop, that was a potion that I wasted. That's fine.
Magic exists to serve man and
Oh,
never
shush.
to rule over him.
Goodness. Alright. Sarah and Solus. Oh, that is not the right way. And you know what I just realized? I did not change my mouse settings. So 1 second while the screen flickers. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Actually, I'll just pause it. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, and Varric, of course. What does he have to say?
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But red lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
I'd like to keep hoping it's a coincidence, if you don't mind. I need to be able to sleep at night.
Honestly, I think I'll give up sleeping for the foreseeable future. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
Word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Well, that's mages all over. So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
Have you left me here?
You expected something else? We needed this.
We needed? No, pretty sure that question was never passed my way. I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Sorry, Sarah. I think I made you madder. That's okay. We've got lots of time to be friends. Hello everyone. Sorry about the strange cut there. I actually got a text message and went out for a little bit and now it's the next day, so I'm just gonna carry on, I guess. I almost lost where I was going, but then I saw Solus out there and I was like, ah yes, we're making our way back to the Chantry. Oh, and Dorian's over there too. I forgot that's where he was. Okay, so continuing on.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel? Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
Dorian was sure. Impossible as it seems.
What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witnessed.
I'm surprised you're not more interested in your own future.
I know enough. If that future happened, then I, and Cassandra, Cullen and the rest failed to stop this Elder One. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
What delightful foreshadowing.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
I take it you don't agree.
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
If that means they're anything like you, I approve.
Ha! There aren't many mages back home like me.
I'd believe that.
I never fit in. Bloodstains are so difficult to clean, you see.
So we're doomed to a future of blood magic, then?
Not at first. But you'd be a fool not to see where this could lead. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed. By inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew. It occurs to me that you're a mage.
That just occurred to you?
I meant, you must have been part of the Circle of Magi in the South. Meaning, you were locked away like a criminal, at least until you rebelled. It's such a bizarre notion to me.
It's bizarre to me as well.
I believe this is a moment where we stand in mutual recognition of mankind's folly. It's more surprising that everyone would take the idea of a mage inquisitor so calmly. Maybe it's not calm. Maybe the Antivan crows are swimming in gold from all the contracts on your life. Good luck with that, by the way. Grand fun being the one in charge.
Now, I'm not actually the Inquisitor yet. That's interesting. I wonder if I wasn't supposed to get that conversation yet. Or they made a mistake somewhere.
It occurs to me that I barely know anything about you.
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
I'm well aware of your finer qualities. Believe me.
Of course you are. You're a discerning and intelligent woman, after all. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family. We'd live in luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see.
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems... So much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues. We are laden with history and culture. Tevinter is where Thedas truly began, remember? We treasure our past and preserve it. You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care. Deeply, about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm. I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
I really love Dorian. I think he's definitely... well, I don't know. I have so many favorite characters, but you know, he's definitely near the top. And I really like flirting with him because it will never come to anything with a female Inquisitor, so it's nice to just have, like, random flirtations with someone without worrying about breaking their heart. It's lovely. Alright. I think that just leaves Liliana outside.
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
You're not planning assassinations, are you?
I was planning to unleash Josephine on them. She kills with kindness. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
I'll leave you to your work.
Magic exists to serve man and never to...
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
Ah, there's that disdain for mages that I was expecting in the first conversation.
We can handle the mages, there's no need for Templars.
Have any of these men faced an abomination before, my dear? Have you? The veil is broken, and the raw power of the Fade rushes out like floodwaters through a shattered levee. You know as well as I do that mages attract demons where the veil is thin. And if demons can walk our world with no blood magic to summon them, how safe do you think our allies are? There has never been a greater threat to mages than the Breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages.
It's not a matter of opinion, my dear. I have a close relationship with reality. Many of our colleagues do not. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
You're right, but Templars are a poor solution.
They are men, and all men are flawed. That some fail does not mean that none should try. The fact remains that there is no cure for an abomination except death. Someone must strike the killing blow. Who shall lower the blade if not a Templar? Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
Mages shouldn't be kept out of the Chantry. Who knows the dangers of magic better than a mage?
A curious idea. Such twists and turns your mind takes. It's something to consider, my dear.
I suppose my overall views in this game are that the Chantry is an institution that needs to be brought down a few pegs. However, if you stick some mages in there, it's a great idea. I don't want Vivienne to be the Divine, though. Sorry, Vivienne. But we'll see how that goes. Alright then, Josephine, I think.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Oh, see, this is the conversation I thought I would miss.
Magic exists to serve.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who is she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
How shocking.
Mage circles started falling years ago. The Chantry was troubled even before the Divine's murder.
Yet many people continue to bear it great love. We will not benefit from its decline. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
So if everyone listens to the chant, things will be smooth as silk.
I did say commonality is merely a beginning, but it's an important one. We must learn to think beyond our own wants to secure peace in Thedas.
Planning to steer the history of the world, Ambassador Montillier?
I believe the Inquisition is already charting that course. Which brings me to a question, if you have a moment. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
I'd tell the Chantry I was saved by circumstance, not divine intervention.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
I definitely meant to pick more of an I don't know, not a definitely not answer, but that's okay. One of my playthroughs I was very pro-Chantry, which is fine, it's a good storyline, but I just think in my heart of hearts, I am not. Alright, we'll just see if Josephine has anything left.
Apothecary Adon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible, revered mother.
What may I do for you?
Oh, I guess that was it.
Let's speak later.
Okay.
Another time. Save many people.
Let's go finish this up.
Magic exists to serve.
Ooh, Inquisition perks. It occurs to me that I've picked a couple of these without ever actually explaining what they
We'll
are.
post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
Anyways, as you go on, you can unlock different things, which I've kind of mentioned very briefly. There's Forces, Secrets, Connections, and Inquisition. Most of my favorite ones are in Secrets, and they just kind of unlock things that may or may not have an influence in the game. So one of the more important ones is actually from, I think, Connections? And it is Nobility Knowledge, I think. And that one lets you kind of have deeper conversations with people who are in power, so sometimes you can get things like that, or maybe it isn't that one, but it's one of that sort of ideas. So there's simple ones that let you unlock other doors, that let you equip more potions. There's ones that let you see where, what are they called? You can find the wood and the stone on the maps, which I think is the one I want to try and find if I can get it yet. And I really like them. It gives you a little bit of a boost without drastically, generally changing the game. So what was it called? It's Forward Scouts. That reveals additional landmarks and points of interest, and I have to capture a keep, which I definitely can't do yet. Anyways, so in the meantime, I haven't really gotten anything in Forces yet. Underworld Knowledge opens up new dialogue option relating to criminal activities. XP earned from killing foes. Rider's Posture, oh yes, keeps you more healing potions. Okay. New dialogue options relating to the Fade. Extra herbs with each Arvist. Additional 50% for each foe studied. Don't know of any of these. A collection of tier 1 herbs. What does the Inquisition do? History knowledge. Dialogue options related to history. Increases inventory capacity. 1 potion slot for all party members. Codex entry. Ooh, more gold for items. Maybe I'll get that one. Exacting buyers. I don't need a discount. 10% more for items sold. That's what we'll get. A lot of the more exciting ones happen after you've unlocked a certain number in each category, so we'll get all of them eventually. Now, we have to finish. And your heart shall burn. Ooh, I don't know what level I am. I hope I'm actually good enough for this. I'm sure it'll be fine. Join forces with your new allies to assault the heart of the breach and close it once and for all.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
I'm ready as I'm gonna be. Alright, so I need someone with a shield bash. I'll pick Iron Bull. And I'll pick Dorian because I always like them together. And I'll pick Varric. So my plan for the randomized party, I think I'm going to start after we do the first couple Skyhold episodes, I'll start doing that. But first I have to be strategic for this one part.
Mages!
Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you.
You did it. Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed, that Alliance will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gates!
So, celebratory drinks are on hold?
Alright, I'm just gonna save real quick. Because danger is coming.
I knew it was too easy.
Always something. You're important. Go protect us.
Wow, rude. I am going to protect you.
Never a dull moment for Southerners, is there?
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open. I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. But this Elder One...
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages! You! You have sanction to engage them! That is Samson! He will not make it easy! Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
Okay.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, hey! How exciting! I don't think I've ever made the boxes explode before. Oh, more loot. Oh! How to get up there? Just one random Templar? That's okay. I can get loot first.
Keep them back! We're ready to fire!
Alright, and...
Centered and clear! Firing! They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It isn't firing.
Where is that it there? I think so.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
And we will.
More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
Ooh, I did it. Things were going so well for a moment.
Shit, who ordered the end of the damned world?
Everyone to the gates!
I always like that part. It's a little bit of a Mulan moment. Hold on, there's loot first. And we'll take you, take potion. Oh, there was something else over on the side. No? Okay, back to the gates. It's just a dragon, what could go wrong?
Blasted shoulder! Herald! Help me with this door!
No, where's Bull? There you are. No! How do I... Oh, I have to hit it? No. There we go.
Good one! Just grabbing essentials. Won't die for the forge.
Okay, good. So there's a few people I have to save in Haven. And I don't know if I've ever actually managed to save all of them without a guide. So we'll see. Hopefully I can make it happen.
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it. Let's get people to safety.
Okay, Zet is here. She just needs to be saved from attacks.
chantry.
Okay, and there is, whoops, someone in a building. It's on fire over here. I think. Nope. No, it must be up the stairs. Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay. I need you to come open the door.
I hear a voice.
Oh no, can I not? Oh no. I thought I could break it down. How do I get in? Oh no! You have to climb up.
We're losing people.
Oh no, did he die? Oh no. Well, okay. That's unfortunate. Thought I could break down the door. Maybe if I kept going it would work. Whew, okay. Up here. Flissa's in here.
Hear that?
I knew you'd
Okay,
come.
that's
We're all
good.
blessed.
Sorry, secret. I won't go up here yet. There was loot over here I missed. Okay. Don and Maeve.
I hear a voice.
Our Lady is with you, Herald.
Nope.
Thank you.
Get over here.
Harold! What's happening? Maker, thank you. Thank you.
Whew. Well, who else was there? Well, there must be that girl in the tent.
I hear a voice.
That's who I meant. Where is she?
Come on, monsters!
I'll wait till I get a little closer.
Thank you. These shits almost had me. Let's go.
It appears we have done all we...
Just going to do another quick save.
To the chantry.
Indeed.
Move! Keep going! The chantry is your shelter!
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
If you know why he wants me, just say it.
I don't. He's too loud. It hurts to hear him. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them, kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Herald, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers... I don't know, Herald. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly, if he shows us the path. But what of your escape? Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
If there's one thing I know, it's how to get an asshole's attention.
Do love. Varric always brings a sense of humor. There's no real need, I don't think, to hunt these guys out, but you know, it's satisfying. Can I get them all? Yeah. See the dragon? No, it's somewhere though. Alright, where am I going? Right out to the trebuchet. Which I can't just get to from here. I've got to go out and around. Oh, nope, not that way. It's always so revolting that the, some of the Red Templars have ribcage loot drops, like the animals, instead of, like, purse loot drops, like most humanoids. Wonder what they're trying to say about the Red Templars.
There's the trebuchet! Let's toss some rocks!
I can do this all day! Reinforcements!
Guess I should take a moment. pretty sure it's based on the amount of trebuchet churning you've done and not time. So I think I have time to pick up all this loot. If not, well, too bad.
These will put up a fight!
I wonder what the name is of the little mini-boss we fight here. Because I know the mage one is Fiona, if you fight the mages. I wonder who it's going to be. I hope it's not Cerberus, that would be very sad.
They brought big reinforcements!
Oh! So they did. Okay, it's not Cerberus, that's good. In that case, ooh. Maybe I can just pretend that Cerberus is alive and well somewhere. Use your potions, everybody.
Move! Now!
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken no more.
The higher def he gets, the worse he looks. It's gross.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
You'll get nothing out of me!
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos!
The chaos will empower me, and ensure we no longer beg at the feet of the invisible. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered Tevinter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, it's not today!
So my first run through that I ever did, that fight with Corypheus just gave me like shivers and goosebumps because it just felt so good. I genuinely love dialogue options in a way that I didn't know I had until really that moment.
There. Who's there?
Gained the Mark of the Rift, and then I placed it far away from the people I was fighting. Whoops. No, that doesn't really matter right now. I'll do that afterwards.
It's cold. Nothing. Embers. Recent?
This part definitely spooked me the first time I played it because I was so sure that I was lost and definitely going to die, which I feel like was quite the point, so good job. Is that a campfire in the distance?
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!
Cullen, you found me! Oh!
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
All of this happened because of fanatics and arguments about the next world. It's time we start believing in this one.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long, and the path is dark. Look to It's all one world, Herald. All that changes is our place in it.
A word. A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
They also look a touch suspiciously like the elven artifacts that you'd like me to activate there, Solus. Just putting that out there.
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
They'll have to set aside blame while freezing is their first concern.
We are agreed on that, and I may have a solution. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow. Skyhole.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
This isn't more about me being divinely touched, is it?
I won't ask you to believe. Whether it's true or not, that's not why you're here now. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
Are you insane? They expect a savior, someone with divine power.
They want you.
Because they think I'm chosen.
They believe you are chosen because of what you have done, what you have inspired in all of us. Without you, there would be no Inquisition. Where you lead us, what kind of leader you are, that is up to you.
With fear running rampant, they need to see a mage standing for what is right. I'll defeat Corypheus standing with them, not over them.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Could he strike at us here? We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and opened your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
That's right. Okay, this has been a very long episode and filled with a bit of peril. So the little cutscene that you get after Solus tells you to come to Skyhold was glitched by the fact that I have modded my game. So twice I had to reload it and take off all of my appearance mods. So I'm wearing tragically, weirdly shiny buttoned regular old Skyhold pajamas. I have terrible eyebrows and my hair is okay. It's not too much different from the regular one, but luckily disabling the add-ons did finally get us here, so I can put them all back on for the next episode. We will be spending, I think, most of our time next time just exploring Skyhold, and this is one of my favorite fantasy settings so much. And what I really like about it too is that every time you leave and come back for the first few times, it's a little bit more repaired. I love it so much. So we're gonna save. I'm gonna sell all my stuff. No, I'm not. I'm probably gonna stand right here and then I'll start the next episode exactly where I am, just in case. Anyways, everyone, thank you all for watching this bit of a longer episode. I hope you all enjoyed the journey to Skyhold, and I will see you next time. Bye!